Hello everybody, my name is Shae, and welcome back to my modded Minecraft autumn adventure. Last episode, we built up this amazing little barn, this little pigsty, and our chicken coop over here. And as you can see, we have some animals now. I did a lot of streaming last week. I did not have time to make an episode. I had to go out of town to visit some family. But on stream, we spent some time wrangling up some animals. So now we have some cute little piggies over here that we can pick up and move around. And they're right at home here, rolling around in the mud. I'm sorry, pick up the animals. It just makes me laugh. I don't know why. And then in here, it's a little dark. It's a little hard to see. Let's pop the shaders off for a second. But I wrangled up one of the donkeys that's been... Oops. Well, Anyway, we wrangled up some cows. I found some of these special big woolly cows just down the river a ways, a little bit that way. I wrangled those guys over and got some cows over from the plains. In order to wrangle up all of these guys, what we did was that on stream we made a little path through the forest. Nothing too fancy, just placed down some markers and cleared the way so it's easy to follow and easy to walk up and down with some slabs and whatnot. And we made a path all the way out to the plains, made a little archway to mark the trailhead, and yeah, it made it a lot easier to bring the animals back. Something else we did on stream, like I said, I spent a long time streaming. I think my first stream was like 6.5 hours or something, and all of that was spent landscaping around the farm here. So as you can see right here, we have a brand new pumpkin patch. How freaking cool is that? It works too. We can harvest them. They'll grow back eventually. Anyway, yeah, we have a pumpkin patch now. I went through and extended the path and textured it out. We have lots of bushes and grass and stuff lining the path now, so it feels much more integrated in the terrain. And of course, we came over here and added some bushes, textured the ground a bit, added a path here. We got some mud and stuff going along the outside, as well as the mud for the pigs over here. And we also added a couple of trees back here. We had this weird kind of burnt down forest back here. I might do something interesting with this in the future, but for right now it's kind of just an eyesore, so I built up some custom trees to kind of block that from sight. We have some birch trees in the back, of course, and then I built up these really cool fir trees using the fir logs and leaves, and I think it's a really cool design. And then last but not least, we have a little compost area right here. It's mostly decorative, but I am actually composting blocks over here so that we can make this rich soil. This is the soil I actually want to use over by the river and stuff, instead of the farmland. It's a very subtle difference, but I think it'll look very nice. And then last but not least, we added a little desire path through the woods here. I found that a lot of times I was cutting through this area right here to go between the stump and the mushroom and the farm area, the barn area. So we just came through here, added some bushes and stuff, and made a little bit of a path that leads down to our little swampy stump, mushroom, whatever area. Now this section is not finished. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do down here. I'm not really happy with how this has turned out so far. We're gonna keep workshopping this, but I like the direction it's heading. I definitely think it's been a long time coming, doing the landscaping around this part of the farm. But let's stop focusing on the stuff that we have done, and let's focus on what we're going to do today. And first things first, now that we have cows, that means we can do this. And I'm going to take this bucket of milk and head on over to the kitchen and whip up something special for us to start off this episode. So there's a couple of things I want to make today. So first things first, we need to grab ourselves some tomatoes. Let's grab, I think we got carrots inside. And I'll grab us some extra cabbage as well. We're going to take these inside. We're going to grab our carrots and some chicken. And we're going to make ourselves a nice little chicken soup. Boop. Just like so. And while that's cooking up, we're going to work on dessert. First things first, I need to turn this bucket of milk into bottles. Beautiful. And then we're going to take that and we're going to make a pie crust. And we're going to take that pie crust, that milk, and these sweet berries, and we're going to make ourselves a little cheesecake. And just like that, our chicken soup is cooked and ready to go. But I need to grab a bowl. I always forget the bowls. And just like that, we got ourselves some chicken soup. Oh my goodness, 11 saturation? That's crazy. We don't really need this right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and eat it. Oh, delicious, hearty, filling. We love to see it. And we're gonna take this cheesecake. The cheesecake is really meant to be more of a decoration than it is for sustenance. But look at that! Isn't that so cute? She's gonna live right at the table right here. And we can take a bite out of her whenever we feel like. Except for right now, because we're way too full for dessert. I swear to God, I've been trying to record the next clip for this episode like 5 freaking times. I keep getting interrupted, I keep stumbling over my words, but enough time has passed that I'm hungry enough to eat this cheesecake. Isn't that so cute? Now it is time to shift our focus to the main objective for today's episode. As you can see, I am completely out of diamond tools. I have been burning through my diamonds and my iron doing all of this building, all of this landscaping around the farm, and it is time to find a long-term solution for that. And so I think it is time that I make use of one of the mods I've been holding off on showcasing so far in this series, and that is Croparia. This is a mod that lets us craft seeds to grow any kind of resource that we could imagine. And specifically, I'm interested in growing some iron and some diamonds, so I can just set it and forget it and I don't have to think about it. But I want to create a special little area to put our Croparia crops, and so we're going to extend out a little path going this way. And right here is where our new build is going to go. And there we have it, a cozy little greenhouse. I kind of figured that greenhouses have a little bit more of almost an industrial vibe, so I figured this would be a great way to help differentiate the crops in here from the crops in the rest of our farm as we do our crazy little mad science experiments with the plants in here. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of hopper botany pots set up over top of hoppers, feeding into drawers, so that as the plants grow in here, they will automatically be deposited into here, and we can pull them out and turn them into the resources that we want. Now, all that's left to do is to craft the seeds. So we have a couple special little blocks here that we need to pull out. Well, the cauldron's not that special, but we need her as well. And we've got this thing called an infuser. So, if I can remember how to do this correctly, I believe we need a bucket of water in the cauldron, and then we take this what's it called? Elementilius. We take this Elementilius ore. This is something you find down deeper in the caves and strip mining, down near diamond level, I want to say. And then we just right-click this, there we go, on the cauldron. And then we can pop out some bottles. And then I believe we just right-click these on the infuser. Oh, yes. We right-click the bottle on the infuser, and then we take our seeds? No. Oh, I'm getting there. Oh, I'm missing there's a piece of the puzzle that I'm missing. Do we do this? No. Hold, please. I figured it out. We first need to craft these Croparia fruits. Is it these ones? Yeah. This is just like our base level fruit or crafting. You'll see in a second. And then we take this. Dang it. And we throw it on the infuser. You don't right click it, you throw it. And that gave us a tier 2 Croparia. And then first things first, if we want to make our iron seeds, we're going to need we're going to need tier 2. So we're actually all ready to go with that. We can take this, we can take our iron, we can take our seeds, and we have our very first set of iron seeds. And then we just do the same thing for diamond. I think for diamond seeds, we need to go all the way up to tier 4. So we just have to do this a few times over. Ta-da! And just like that, we are ready to craft our diamond seeds. And now we just plant them in the pots. And if we come back in just a little while, we should have some diamond and iron fruit in these drawers ready to go. And voila, just like that, we have a couple pieces of diamond fruit and iron fruit waiting for us. And I think all we have to do is right click these on the ground. Ta-da! And we get diamonds and iron galore. And now, with the sciencey bits out of the way, I want to get into some magic. So let's head down this path over to our little witch's hut, which is what I've decided to repurpose this stump as. And we're going to get into bewitchment today. We're going to take our handy dandy Book of Shadows, which is our complete guide to the bewitchment mod, and we're going to slowly work our way through this episode to work towards 3 important goals. First and foremost, I want a cute little witch's hat. Second, I want a familiar. Specifically, I think I want to go out and try to find an owl to tame. And then last but not least, I want to try to get into some brewing today. Because there's a few potion effects that I peeked in this book right here that I'm really interested in for building in the future. Now, of course, I've already taken a look at the different hats available to us in this mod pack, and I think my favorite one is the besmirched hat right here. This is part of a whole armor set that does all sorts of other fancy things, but all I care about right now is the hat. And so for that, we're going to need 5... Yes, we're going to need 5 pieces of this besmirched wool, which we craft using white wool, a grim elixir, and a fiery serum. And so I can only assume that the way to get those special elixirs and serums is by crafting a witch's cauldron. So we're going to go ahead and set up a fun little brewing area right here in the tree stump.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh my god. I was on the way to the plains to try to find a snake, so I could get a snake tongue. But I found an owl. I don't have any seeds. I think we just tamed the owl with seeds. Here, let's harvest this wheat. That'll give us seeds. Hey, buddy. You having a little midday nap? Let's see what you think about this. No? Dang it. I thought that would work. They can be tamed with raw rabbit and bred with raw chicken. Looks like we're going rabbit hunting. You stay there, okay? I'll be back. Transition. I swear I've been wandering around for like an hour. I'm at least like 3,000 blocks from home, but I finally found some rabbits. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to orphan these poor babies, but I need the rabbit meat. Oh, this rabbit's gonna kill itself anyway. Get over here. Beautiful. Let's find some more. Get back here. You stupid rabbit. Ow. You have no idea how long it took me to grind out this stuff, but we are able to get 5 snake tongues and a bit of raw rabbit to try to tame this owl. Let's see if we can do it in 3. 1, 2. Heck yeah. Can you get on my shoulder or something now? What do we do now? Are you gonna follow me? I know you're sleeping, but are you still gonna follow me? I don't know how this whole familiar thing works. You can pick him up and carry him home, though. I know that much. That's so cute! He's so tiny! Okay, so it turns out there's a special ritual we have to do to bind this guy as my familiar, and that is beyond our capabilities right now. But we have a cute little pet owl, and that is enough for me. And now that we have these snake tongues, we are ready to go ahead and make this besmirched wool so we can get our witch's hat. So first things first, we need to make a few of these grim elixirs. So we're going to start out by taking this cypress bark. We get the bark from stripping logs with this special knife we get from Bewitchment. And then we just take it and we can plop it right in our cauldron here. And then we also need a belladonna. And the snake's tongue. Whoops. And the snake's tongue. Ooh, that's spooky looking. And then we take our bottles. As I was saying, we take our bottles. Boop, boop, boop. And we've got 3 grim elixir right there. Now we just need to make the fiery elixir, which is, the fiery serum, which is oak bark, coal, and poppy seeds. So we've got our little infinite spring right over here. Boop. Fill her back up, and then do the whole process all over again. Boop, boop, and boop. Now that we have these, we should be able to combine them with our wool and make some besmirched wool. Ta-da! And then last but not least, I think we're ready to craft our hat. As soon as I remember the recipe. Oh my god, it's so cute! Oh, we look so cute with our little owl friend. I really hope that once we bind ourselves to this guy, he'll be able to sit on our shoulder, because that would be peak adorable. Look at us. Oh my god, wait. Perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. And then for the last thing on our list, there's a few potions I want to check out. But as you can see, we haven't unlocked them yet. And I think that's because we need a little bit more magical juice to make these special potions. So that means we need to make an altar.
Transition.
So I just threw together a bit of an altar area right over here. Plants around the altar increase the amount of power that it gives, as well as these special items that we put on top. We use that wither skull that we found out in the forest way back in episode 1. And that altogether gives us a 3x bonus, and you can see we have 661 magic energy being generated by all the stuff around here. And all of that magic energy is going to go into juicing our potions. The two that I'm most interested in are ethereal, which uses the ectoplasm from the ghosts. It says ethereal entities cannot receive any damage, but also cannot deal any. And then I also want to check out the climbing potion. We use a spider eye, and it says it allows whoever is affected to climb walls like spiders would. And I think that's very interesting. So the book says that to start any potion, you need to throw a mandrake root into the pot. Whoa. Super bubbles. And then we can add our modifiers. So we're going to try to make the ethereal potion first. So I'll throw the ectoplasm in here. Whoa, it turns it gray. And then let's throw in some redstone to increase the duration. Boop, boop, boop. Heck yeah, witch brew ethereal. Oh, it only lasts 20 seconds. I wonder if we add a bunch more redstone. I don't know what the maximum is, but maybe if we add more redstone, it'll last for longer. Okay, it's nighttime. I'm going to be very careful here because I still don't want to blow up my farm, but I'm going to see if I can find a monster to pick a fight with, and then drink one of these potions and see what happens. Of course, now that I actually want something to attack me, I'm not finding anything. Oh, I see some spiders. Oh, they're so scary. Okay, I pissed them off. Can you hit me? It doesn't do any damage, and I'm guessing I don't do any damage to him either. That's so neat. But it only lasts 20 seconds, so that's not super useful. Maybe for making a quick escape. Ooh. Okay, now it's for real. Okay, let's go to sleep. Okay, now let's check out the climbing potion. I have a feeling this also isn't going to last very long, but let's see if we can add more redstone to increase the duration. So here's some mandrake root. Here's our spider eye. Ooh, turns it black. And then some redstone dust. I added 1, 2, 3. Oh, that ruined the potion. Okay, I think I ruined the potion. Okay, take 2. Throw in the mandrake root. Throw in the spider eye, and then I think it let us do 3 redstone before it broke it. So let's do that, and let's see what that gives us. Witch brew, climbing for 20 minutes. Oh, that's pretty great. That's pretty cool. Let's see what happens when I drink this. That's amazing. We can climb up anything. This is going to be so useful for building. That's crazy. Oh, this is awesome. And it lasts for 20 minutes? That's insane. Okay, I want to make another ethereal potion. And then just test out the gunpowder and see if we can make a splash potion with it. Mandrake, ectoplasm, and I think we'll skip the redstone for now. This is just a test. Gunpowder. Oh no, that broke it. So I'm guessing the only way to make these into splash potions is with the brewing stand. Luckily, we have this single piece of blaze powder that I don't remember where I got this from. I'm assuming I found it in a chest somewhere and one of the mods adds it. I feel like you're not really supposed to be able to get this without going to the nether first. So since it feels a little bit cheaty, I feel like it's okay to use this for testing purposes. Because supposedly you can process potions in a brewing stand after you've made them, so maybe that will allow us to make a splash potion. Then if we just toss in, let's say, one of our ethereal potions, and throw in some gunpowder. Oh, look at that. It should make it into a splash potion. Cool. And now, just to wrap the episode up, I want to head back to our greenhouse and see how we're doing on our iron and our diamond fruit. Holy cow, 119 iron, 148 diamond fruit. And I'm pretty sure each of these give you 2. Oh yeah. So we are swimming. Our resource problem is solved. Also, this is kind of silly, but I'm curious if something will happen if I use this splash potion on our plants here. I'm not sure what I expected. But that is going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun today. This episode ended up being a lot more work than I anticipated, but I'm really happy with all the work we got done. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any questions, comments, or snide remarks, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. And if you want to see some of the behind the scenes that goes into recording these videos, you should hop on over to my Twitch channel. Especially all of the landscaping that I showed off at the beginning of the episode today, all of that was done live on stream at twitch.tv/ShaeAndrews24. And during these last few weeks of October, as we get close to Halloween, I've been working on a special creative build. We're working on building a giant, spooky, gothic castle, and it's been so much fun, and I'm really happy with how it's coming along so far, so if you want to see the rest of it come to fruition, you should hop on over to my Twitch channel. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, be gay, do crime.